Hi everyone, it's Miss Rosie from the San Diego Natural History Museum. Happy late Earth Day. Yesterday was the 50th anniversary of Earth Day, so hopefully you went outside and saw some trees and plants, maybe some new flowers, birds, maybe a couple bees. If you didn't get a chance to do that, today would be another great day to do that. I have a great book for you today. This book is called The Lonely Giant. It is written and illustrated by Sophie Ambrose. In a cave on top of a crag in the middle of a huge forest lived a giant. The giant spent all day, day after day, doing what giants do. So there's the giant. What do you think he does all day? Let's see. Pulling up trees as though they were weeds, heaving and hurling logs like spears, and smashing and mashing mountains. Looks like he's having fun, isn't it? Over the years, the forest became smaller and smaller, and quieter, until all the birds and animals were scared away and the songs of the forest had gone. Take a look. Looks like there's lots of forest and then no more forest. He pulled them all up. Birds and the animals don't have anywhere to live. At night, the giant sat alone in his cold cave. How quiet everything is, he said with a sigh. I remember the forest being full of birdsong, with plenty of wood for my fire. The giant grew lonelier and lonelier. Look, he made some animals out of wood to keep him company. See, no more forest. Then one day when the giant was hard at work bashing and smashing, a little yellow bird appeared. See way up here? Little yellow bird. She followed the giant all day long, singing to him. The giant enjoyed the little yellow bird singing so much that he caught her and put her in a cage. Now you can sing to me whenever I want, he said. I won't be lonely anymore. So there he goes. Little bird in the cage. Up the mountain to his cave. But the little yellow bird grew sad, and the sadder she got, the less she sang. Soon she was too sad to sing at all. Look how sad she is. And there's the giant. He looks worried, doesn't he? Gently, the giant helped the little yellow bird out of the cage and said, I'm sorry. The next morning, when the giant looked for the little yellow bird, she had gone. That day, the giant walked and walked looking for the little yellow bird, but there were no birds or trees or plants to be seen. If only I could bring them all back, he said. I must fix what I have broken. So take a look. So he pulled up all those trees and all the animals don't want to stay. Now the giant worked hard to rebuild the forest. He sowed seeds, he mended mountains, and he planted trees. So take a look. There he is, sowing seeds. He's watering that, mending the mountain. Look how tiny the trees are. They look like little plants. Then the giant watched and waited. So there he is. Look how little his trees are. But look who came back. Do you see the little yellow bird? How long does it take for a tree to grow? Do you know? Slowly over the years, the forest became bigger and bigger and noisier until all the birds and animals came back to their beautiful green home. And the forest blossomed with life again. So take a look. See, all these animals need a home. They make their home in the forest. The giant wasn't lonely anymore. He was happy at last. See, look at him, he's happy. And so was the little yellow bird whose song filled the forest all day, every day. Isn't that nice? So we can do that too. We can plant trees and help replenish what's been torn down. It's kind of hard to plant a tree though. They're very big. It takes a long time to grow. So if you want to see if you can grow a plant that's a little bit easier, I have one here for you to see. This is a plant I've put some chia seeds in here. Do you see the little chia seeds right there? So those will grow in like little like grass, and you can see I just planted this yesterday, so it hasn't had time to grow enough yet, but hopefully I'll have something to show you next week. And if not, I can try again. We keep trying. I did plant some succulents as well. Succulents are really easy to grow. So I had this pot, a pretty pot, that I didn't have any plants in. So I cut some succulent from outside, and I stuck them into the dirt, and they will grow, and they'll be beautiful just in this pot. Isn't that pretty? You have to remember to water them a little bit. Succulents don't need very much. If you don't want to grow anything, that's okay too. But I have another craft that you can try, a leaf rubbing. So this is the leaf that I found. I found a really pretty leaf outside. And then what I did was I took a piece of paper and put it over the leaf. And then I rubbed it with some crayon, and you can see it's made a picture of the leaf. Very pretty. You can put this in your room, hang it up on your wall, maybe give it to mom and dad. Celebrate Earth Day with a little bit of plants today. So I hope you enjoyed the story today. Take care, and I'll see you next week.